All right, we have a feeling your bosses don't mind if you have a beer when you go home from work. Why should they care if you smoke a joint as well?
And that's the idea behind a new bill. That measure would prevent businesses from firing employees for getting high off the clock.
Denver 7's Megan Lopez is looking into how this would work. And Megan, obviously there would be some exceptions.
Yeah, that's right. It wouldn't apply to federally regulated jobs. So think maybe like an airline pilot, for instance, or maybe like a train conductor, for instance. Those are jobs that it wouldn't apply to. The representative behind the bill, though, says that this makes sense for Colorado employees, but already there's some pushback.
This to me was kind of an oversight.
It's a short bill that could have long-lasting implications for Colorado businesses. Just a few days after the legislative session started, a big marijuana bill. The premise:
it's discriminatory to say that you can drink alcohol during your free time, but you can't use marijuana when they're both legal here in the state of Colorado.
Which is why Representative Jovan Melton wants to prohibit employers from firing people who use marijuana when they're not working.
As long as you're coming to work not high or intoxicated, that's really your business.
It's a question
Is it your allegation or
that
not?
already played out in the Colorado Supreme Court in 2015.
The mere presence of THC is
Brandon
not
Coates sued Dish Network after being fired for using medical marijuana at home while employed by the company.
And then he crossed the threshold and came to work at Dish with THC in his system.
But the Supreme Court ruled in Dish Network's favor, meaning right now,
there's nothing that would protect you if someone said, hey, I'm terminating you for marijuana.
even for medical marijuana patients.
But ours seems to have.
However, Curtis Graves from the Colorado Employers Council says companies are already moving in this direction.
We've sort of seen a trend away from drug testing for marijuana in general. And a lot of that's because unemployment is so low that if you want to have a zero tolerance policy, you just might not be able to fill your job with good candidates.
For Representative Melton, though, this is about clearing up the laws around marijuana.
We're really kind of codifying and doing exactly what the Supreme Court asked us to do, which is bring clarity to the statute.
So the Colorado Chamber of Commerce hasn't taken a stance on this bill yet, but it did tell me in a statement, quote, "We're hearing concerns from businesses regarding the safety of their employees, particularly in certain industries with high-risk equipment like oil and gas or mining. Employers want to have the flexibility to implement a zero-tolerance drug policy, and we'll be engaging lawmakers on this issue." So as you guys can imagine, between Representative Melton and some businesses, there could be a fight, but it's still got a long way to go.
It's a great conversation to have, that's for sure.
Particularly here in Colorado, right?
Definitely.
Thanks.
Thank you, Megan.